When most people think of Tudor, watches like the Black Bay and Pelagos usually come to mind. But every now and then, Tudor releases something that breaks away from that familiar formula. Meet the Tudor Monarch. One look at it is enough to tell that Tudor took a very different approach with this watch. The design is bold and the case is unlike anything else in the brand's current lineup. Does the Tudor Monarch have what it takes to earn a place among Tudor's best modern watches? Or is it simply different for the sake of being different? In this review, we'll take a close look at its design, build quality, movement, wearability, pricing, and whether it's actually worth adding to your collection. Let's get started. Tudor has long been known for building rugged, purpose-driven watches, with collections like the Black Bay and Pelagos defining the brand's modern identity. With the new Monarch, Tudor revisits one of its historical collections with a fresh, modern interpretation. Rather than focusing purely on vintage-inspired tool watch design, it introduces a more contemporary look while still carrying the quality and reliability Tudor has become known for. So, what exactly does the Monarch bring to the table? Let's start with the case. The Tudor Monarch comes in a 39mm stainless steel case, which I think is a sweet spot for a watch like this. It's large enough to have a noticeable presence on the wrist, but not so big that it feels oversized. The watch measures 11.9 millimeters thick with a 46.2 millimeter lug-to-lug distance, so it wears surprisingly well. It sits comfortably on the wrist and doesn't feel top-heavy. One detail I really like is the faceted case design. Instead of using smooth, rounded surfaces, Tudor has given the Monarch sharp edges and clean lines that make it stand out from the rest of the brand's lineup. Protecting the dial is a scratch-resistant sapphire crystal, and with 100 meters of water resistance, it's a watch you can wear confidently every day without giving it a second thought. Overall, the Monarch feels solid, comfortable, and well put together, exactly what you'd expect from Tudor. The bracelet is another area where the Monarch really impresses. Instead of a conventional bracelet design, Tudor has gone with an integrated bracelet that flows seamlessly into the case, giving the watch a clean, modern look. The brushed finish keeps it understated, while the polished bevels add just enough contrast to catch the light without feeling flashy. Comfort is equally impressive. The bracelet feels solid, well-made, and distributes the weight evenly across the wrist, making it easy to wear for long periods. One feature that's especially worth mentioning is Tudor's T-Fit clasp. It allows you to make quick tool-free adjustments on the go, which is incredibly useful as your wrist naturally expands and contracts throughout the day. It's a small detail, but once you've used a bracelet with this kind of adjustment system, it's hard to go back. Overall, the bracelet complements the watch perfectly and adds a level of practicality that many luxury watches still don't offer. Of course, a great watch isn't just about how it looks, it's also about what's powering it. Inside the Monarch is Tudor's manufacturer caliber MT5662-2U, a self-winding mechanical movement with a bidirectional rotor system. The movement is both COSC and Metis Master chronometer certified, meaning it has passed some of the industry's most demanding tests for accuracy, reliability, and overall performance. It also offers a generous 65-hour power reserve, so you can take it off for an entire weekend and come back to find it still running. Turn the watch over, and the sapphire case back reveals a movement that's finished to a high standard, featuring Côte de Genève, perlage, and an 18-karat gold inlay on the rotor. It's a reminder that Tudor hasn't focused only on performance, they've also paid attention to the finer details. Altogether, it's a movement that delivers the kind of reliability, precision, and finishing you'd expect from a modern luxury watch. Now let's talk about the price. The Tudor Monarch has an official retail price of $5,875. On the secondary market, prices currently average around $6,800, although they can range anywhere from roughly $6,400 to over $8,000, depending on the seller, condition, and whether the watch comes as a complete set. For a watch at this price point, you're getting quite a lot. A Metis Master chronometer certified manufacturer movement, a beautifully finished integrated bracelet with Tudor's T-Fit clasp, a sapphire display caseback, and the level of build quality the brand has become known for. It's certainly not an inexpensive watch, but when you look at everything it offers, the Monarch makes a compelling case for itself. Whether it proves to be a future collectible is something only time will tell, but as a modern luxury sports watch, The Tudor Monarch is a bold release, and I have to give Tudor credit for taking a different direction with this one. It combines a distinctive design, excellent build quality, and a modern manufacture movement into a package that feels well thought out from start to finish. This is easily one of Tudor's most interesting releases in recent years, and it's a watch that deserves far more attention than it's getting. If you're in the market for a luxury watch around this price point, the Monarch is definitely one that's worth having on your short list. Now, I want to hear from you. What's your take on the Tudor Monarch? Is this a watch you'd wear, or would you go for something else? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.